everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's episode of, I like how my slippers are just randomly there. Nice. If I leave them by themselves, my dogs will chew them. But anyway, today's video is how to wake up early, my updated 2019 video of how I wake up early when it's still dark out, when it might not be the most motivating, what I do. So a lot of people don't realize, but you actually have to start the night before. It's not so much about setting your alarm and hoping for the best. I kind of create this nice environment where I feel good about going to sleep, how I get to sleep early, my different tips and tricks, things not to do before bed, and then it just makes it so much easier to wake up early the next day. So we're gonna go back in time and I'm going to share last night's routine leading up to this morning so that you guys can get the best tips possible for waking up early. Also, today's video is in collaboration with Care Of. Those of you that are subscribed, you know I'm obsessed with Care Of. I've been talking about them for over a year, taking their vitamins for over a year. So if you're looking to kickstart your health journey, grow your hair, or just help with overall health, anything, you name it, we're gonna talk about that later. What vitamins I take for better health, for gut health. So we'll talk about that later in today's video, but I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Cheers. Gets it from the hat side. Cheers. So my skincare is done. I have my robe on. I took most of my jewelry off. I forgot a pinky ring because I wear so much of it I sometimes forget. You can hear my dishwasher. Like, we kind of did all of the things that we do for our nighttime routine. So the first most important thing when you're gonna be waking up early the next day is try your best to eat as early as possible. I have this theory that when you eat right before bed, it keeps you up all night. Something with your metabolism, and it's burning what it's eating, and it's using energy and keeping you up. That's just my theory. We eat pretty early, also for diet reasons. I think it's good to digest your food and eat as early as possible. So I don't remember what time we started, but we finished eating by 6 p.m. We're like old people, we're like old ladies. Then we took our dogs for a walk. I can't say that loud or else they'll go crazy. We took them for that, and then they got ready, and it keeps them on a schedule, keeps us on a schedule, and then we cleaned the kitchen together and started the dishwasher. So that was the first thing. So now we're about to go in my room, and I just want to show you one of the most important things when you are going to bed, besides eating early and obviously not consuming caffeine before bed, but you want to get a really good night's sleep, and that way you can wake up early the next day. So I'm really sensitive to light, and I think a lot of people are, artificial light that is, and so I limit screen time at night, I limit TV at night, I limit my phone, computer, everything, including lights. So if you don't have a dimmer, what you can do is candlelight. What I do is I keep, instead of having the lights like this, look at how bright that is. Of course, we're not going to be in sleepy mode and get all tired because that's so bright. We never have the lights in our house like this. Everything's super dark and like romantic. Put the dimmer down. Like I said, if you don't have a dimmer, you can do candles. And of course, having your bed made. I love this because it just looks inviting. Like if my bed was all sloppy and my sheets were all a mess, it's not as inviting to get into. And I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't be as inspired to go to sleep, and it wouldn't feel as cozy. I love to get in a soft robe. This robe literally feels like a t-shirt. Early morning routine, my biggest tips are starting the night before and having a little ritual, whether that's getting into slippers that are really cozy, dimming the lights. You can even put on really soft music. I love the sound of traditional Japanese music, and it's just a gorgeous light sound, and it's all things that get you nice and tired and not fighting it. So a lot of you guys always ask, what time do I wake up? What time do I go to bed? So what time I go to bed varies, because since we're moving into the winter, it's fall right now, but it's getting dark earlier. I can tend to get tired earlier. Like the other night we went to bed at 8 and then the night before that went to bed at 10:30. So it really depends. But I consistently have been waking up at 6 a.m. In the past, when I've made these videos, I was waking up at 5:30, and if you can do that, or if you need to do that for work, you can use these exact same tips. Have a relaxing routine, like sipping your tea like I do, really nice skincare, and just smelling certain things that you associate with going to bed. I do different skincare before bed than I do when I wake up in the morning. My next tip is great for couples. So a lot of you guys have asked, well, what if my partner wants to watch TV or is reading an ebook and I can see the light and I want to get into this routine? What do you do? So Jared is still working. He's still on his laptop, so he's currently in the living room, and we just have different spaces. I know for me, like I said, light is so important to me. I don't even like my cell phone near me when I'm sleeping. I like it completely dark. That's how I sleep the best. So he's kind of respecting that, and he's doing his last minute emails. If he wants to watch a show, he does that all in the living room. We do have a TV in our room, but we don't watch it as much as you would think. A lot of times I like to watch it during the day. On the weekend, we'll just lay in bed and watch a movie, but I don't really like to watch TV before bed. How many alarms I have, guys. So I usually like this one, 5:56, if I want to wake up at 6 a.m. just because I like lay in bed for a few minutes, and then by the time I actually get up, it's 6 a.m. If I don't need to be up and in the kitchen until like 6:05, then I set a 6 a.m. But I don't like to snooze, because when I snooze, I'm more tired. So we're gonna do this one today. I think I'm gonna go to bed now, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I don't want to get up. I didn't snooze, that's good. 6:06. And look at who shares a pillow with me at night. This little guy. We're literally sleeping like this all night. We got Harpy over here. They stay in bed when I first wake up. They're like, hell no, I'm not getting up. You're not gonna get up? No. The one part that stinks about waking up early is it is dark. You just need to have things you look forward to, and for me, it's my slippers. But the other thing that I love, guys, is this started brewing this morning at 5:50. So we set that last night, and it's just so convenient. So if you don't have a coffee pot that you can do that, you should get one. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a mug. Then I come over here to my island, and we're gonna make some bulletproof coffee. So I have my vanilla bean ghee. Bulletproof coffee has a lot of fat. And then I add MCT oil. You can also add coconut oil. MCT oil is just great though, because it stays a liquid. So it's just super easy when you're blending. Just drop it in there. Then I add a little bit of raw honey from the farmer's market. Ceylon cinnamon, great for your metabolism. Like a tiny bit of collagen. I actually hear it frothing. It comes out so much better in the blender. I just tried to do the hand blender to show you guys that can't put it in a blender, but it is still much better in the blender. I know not all blenders can have really hot things. I have a blend deck and it can. Then I just sip my coffee for a little bit. Some of the benefits of bulletproof coffee, and you can look them up and see if it's right for you, but it's a blend of healthy fats plus collagen, so there's vitamins and minerals, and the healthy fat is actually what keeps you full longer. So a lot of people use bulletproof coffee to help with weight loss. I started adding honey to it because I need a little bit of sweetness in the morning. But yeah, that's my cup of coffee, and I look forward to making it every day. Waking up early is a little bit easier because you know what to do in the morning. You have this routine. Before, I used to just like pour the coffee and be like, oh. And now I'm excited to make my blend. I switch it up all the time. Sometimes instead of cinnamon, I add maca. And then while I'm drinking my coffee, I also use this time to have some of my spring water. Especially when you're waking up early, you just feel so dry. I did have a little water by my bedstand, so that's why I didn't have it first thing, so I just drank that. Then we go to walk the dogs, but one thing I have to do in the morning, this is why I wake up early, is I have to work out, I have to move my body. I was saying this in another video, I'm a better me for the people around me if I work out, so it doesn't just benefit me. I think there's just something to be said about burning calories first thing in the morning. You feel good. So this is the outfit that I'm wearing, and we actually walk the dogs before we go to the gym. So one thing that has helped so much is instead of, I used to just put on like sweatpants and a big sweatshirt and be like, okay, it's early, I'm going to walk the dogs. Now I get into my workout clothes and then I walk the dogs so that we can just come back in, feed them, and head to the gym. These two boogers ready for their walk?
Yeah.
So Jared said the craziest thing today. He was like, can you tell them what you said?
Oh yeah, you know what it is, we went to bed early. I didn't have any wine last night.
Because we're dieting.
Then we're dieting.
For the wedding.
Maybe I won't have coffee today, and then I was like, I better. But I don't feel like I need it today.
Light out now, so it's not as depressing. People in LA are starting to wake up. All right. She freaks me out every morning. I see her and I'm like, ah! I love this time of day when it's not really light yet, but it's still a little bit of a sunrise. It's just such a pretty time. Like our skeleton, he's just chilling. Now we're off to the gym. What are we doing today?
Gotta get these stumps. Legs.
Legs? Gotta get these stumps.
Stumps.
Okay, so we just got back from the gym and I do have weights at my house, so I just wanted to show you what I would do if I didn't go to the gym. One of my favorite workouts, and the sprinklers are going off, great. It's this. And these are actually 10 pounds each. There we go. Okay, so I just got done with my makeup. My hair, I kind of just left it because after I took a shower after the gym, it got a little like damp up here. So I just kind of blow dry it all crazy and then brush it out. So that's why some pieces aren't really curled anymore. It is what it is. Sometimes I like the messy slept in hair because it's just easier. So anyway, this has kind of been my uniform. I wear high-waisted mom jeans or high-waisted boyfriend jeans. A plain white t-shirt, this is from Madewell, and then a ton of jewelry. So most of the jewelry is from my Etsy site. Yes, so now it's time to eat, getting hungry. This is actually where Care Of comes into play. So I talked about them in the intro. I'm obsessed with them, but I love that a lot of you guys have been sharing with me what you've been liking from Care Of. A lot of you guys said I need to try the chocolate protein, so I will tell them next month I want to try chocolate. Just because I'm such a vanilla protein person, it's hard to get me to switch, but for you guys, I'll try the chocolate and I'll test it out. And then I also get their vitamins. So as a lot of you guys have commented in the past, it is a really good deal because as you know, protein powder is really expensive and they have a delivery system where you'll get your vitamins and protein powder, or if you just want to do one or the other, you get it at your front door every single month. And that's why I love them. So if you're new to Care Of, they sell high quality supplements. So they have their vitamins, they have protein powder, and you just pull out a pack of vitamins and everything is personalized, which makes it so cute. So this says hi Sam on it, the protein powder says Sam on it, and it's also great when you have multiple people in the household that are also getting these products. So Jared has his, it says Jared on it. A reason why I wanted to work with them and I continue to work with them is because they use top quality ingredients. Kind of scary. A lot of people in the vitamin and supplement world, they don't really source the best quality things. They don't use the best protein powders, or they don't have the best vitamins. So with Care Of, it's different. Everything is top quality. I've been taking them for a while. I mean, you guys can tell a huge difference. When I was vegan, kind of everything stopped growing for me. Like my hair stopped growing, my nails stopped growing, and my skin was looking really dull. That's around the time when I started getting into Care Of. I started taking their iron because I was extremely deficient in iron. And now look, like my hair is like if it was perfectly straight, it's like past my boobs now. My nails, like somebody recently asked me if my nails were real and I was like, oh my god, what a compliment, because they were like so short and broken all the time, and now they're strong. Like my nails are really strong. And the other thing that I love, and I know I share this all the time, but it's so important, I love that they offer it free, and that is you go on their website, you take a 5-minute quiz, and it'll let you know what vitamins you should take based on your lifestyle, based on your goals, and then it's super easy. These are all the vitamins that I'm taking, so this comes with your packet, like when you get your box. A lot of you guys like to know what vitamins I'm taking, so this is based on my results with the quiz. So I take a probiotic blend. I think if you're a female, you really need to be taking probiotic especially. I'm sure they're good for everybody, but especially women. I know when I go to my gyno, they're like, it's so good you're taking a probiotic. So that's really great for gut health. And I do take iron, but you'll also see that I have vitamin C in here. It's like a little iron vitamin hack. I actually learned this from my doctor, and that is when I'm taking my iron supplement, also take a vitamin C with it. That way my body absorbs more of the iron supplement. So, and then I also take vitamin D. And the reason why I take vitamin D is, even though I live in LA, is because we're moving into the winter months, and that's a big one that a lot of people can get deficient on. The other thing I was reading about vitamin D is, even though it could be sunny where you live or you feel like you were in the sun, if you're wearing sunscreen like I am, my grandpa had skin cancer, so I always make sure I'm wearing sunscreen, or I wear a hat. You might not be able to get all the vitamin D benefits from the sun if you're wearing sunscreen all the time like I am. So for me, just makes it so much easier. Knock it out with a vitamin D supplement. These are mine. I just have 4, nothing crazy. So I'll usually take the iron and vitamin C with breakfast, which is the shake that I'm going to be making. Then I'll take the other 2 at lunch, and I'm done. I've taken all of my vitamins. It's super easy.
Get 50% off your first month of Care Of with my promo code SAMO50.
So I will have that in the description box. That way it's super easy. And I recommend definitely doing both. Do the protein powder with the vitamins just because it's a really good deal. And like I said before, protein powder can be kind of expensive and not always the best quality. I really like this one. It's got a lot of really clean ingredients. This is a little shake hack for anybody that's starting to get into making shakes. Always pour your liquid in first before your protein powder. That way, I gotta use my new muscles that I got from the gym. Oh yeah. I'll never do that again, okay. So this is flax milk. I like using flax milk because it's a good source of omegas, and this one is unsweetened. So it's great. It's not gonna be too sugary or anything like that. I found this blend at Whole Foods. It's just like a smoothie. Like there's all different things. There's veggies in this, there's fruit, and I like that because normally I would add my own veggies, I'd add my own fruit, and sometimes you just need easy on the go. I don't use that much fruit. I just love how this one smells. It smells so clean and like cinnamon. It smells really good. So this serving size for this protein powder is actually 2 scoops. So it's super easy. And then I add cinnamon to everything. I just feel like it has helped so much with my overall health. And this is the best part, the pour. Thank you guys so much for watching my How to Wake Up Early video. I hope I shared some tips that you guys can practice, and good luck to all of you guys that want to be a morning person. I love you all and have a fabulous day.